Hi, Cancer. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Miz Olette, and you are now watching Mystic Miz Olette's Tarot and Astrology. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. These are your general stars for October 2020. So what that means is if you have a birth sign, a birth chart placement in Cancer for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, then these messages should resonate with you, but not all messages will not resonate with everyone, as I'm reading for a billion different cancers out there. And so if it's not resonating with you, please still give me a thumbs up on this video, and I'll see you next month in the November monthlies. However, if this video is resonating with you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next month. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and welcome to the ones that have already subscribed. So Cancer, I am setting a timer because I'm recording this on Zoom. So we got 25 minutes together, and during that time, we're going to go through your stars for October, and we're going to go through your cards. So October is a crazy, crazy month. The energy is already crazy. My birthday was yesterday, so if you feel like giving me a birthday shout out, I would really appreciate it. So let's get started. Here's 25 minutes. On October 1st, Cancer, we had a full moon in Aries. Aries is your 10th house. We also have Mars retrograde in your 10th house until November 14th. So all of this light on your career is telling you that there's changes that need to be made. Are you ready to go in a new direction, Cancer? Because it seems like one is being made for you, a new direction. Mars retrograde wants you to change. So regardless if you decide to change or if changes are forced upon you, that's what's going to happen during this time. Also, your social status might change because your 10th house is at the top of your chart. So if you're married, you could change to divorced at this time, and vice versa. If you're divorced, you could be getting married at this time. The retrograde may also bring back something. Like in the 10th house, it could bring back an old job, somebody that you used to work for, maybe you run into and they've got a new position for you. Or you go back to an old place where you used to work and they've got a brand new position with a brand new set of things going on that will be perfect for you. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that energy. On October 3rd, we've got Venus going into Virgo, which is your third house. So on the 3rd, we've got third house energy. So 3-3, look that up. That could be an angel number for you. This is a great time for learning something new or taking something that you've already learned and sharing the information, like maybe putting it out in a YouTube channel or a podcast or something like that. Also, this would be a great time to take a course, or maybe you give one, maybe you're teaching a course. You can connect with people in your neighborhood. The third house rules the people that are directly around you that you see every day. So your neighbors, your coworkers, your associates, your friends could be put in that category if you see them every day. On October 14th, we've got Mercury going retrograde in Scorpio until November 4th. So this is your fifth house. Fifth house is all about romance, love, about children. It's about starting a new enterprise, something that you enjoy. It's about pleasure, entertainment. So I wrote in my notes here that somebody from your past could return to you romantically. So I just want you to use discernment in your relationships, Cancer. Like, you guys are my Care Bears, and I say we because I'm a Cancer rising. I'm a Libra Sun, Cancer rising. But I say this because people are always coming back to test you. Like, if they had a boundary issue before, go ahead and cut that ass off. Don't even entertain them. But if it was somebody like, oh, maybe, something happened, but it was no fault of theirs or no fault of your own, it just kind of happened, it was what do they say, force de majeure, like an act of God, something happened where you guys couldn't be together. This might be a time when that person comes back for you to reevaluate them, but just use discernment, because when Mercury goes forward, you could see some things that you didn't see. You could hear some things that wasn't, heard during that time. So just be careful with Mercury retrograde. If you've been thinking about starting a new business prior to this energy, this is a great time to go ahead and start implementing things to start the business. And you might also develop a latent creative talent, like if you sing or dance or do any kind of art, drawing, writing, you might decide to pick that up at this time. On the 16th of the month, we got the new moon in Libra, which is your fourth house. This is joining the sun. So the moon and the sun equal new beginnings, and the fourth house is your home and your family and your stability. So you might be feeling a little bit restless. You might think you want to move or change locations. You might have to move. Something might happen where you're forced to move. This would also be a good time to declutter and let go of some things that you don't use, give it away, sell it, whatever you have to do, get rid of it. You might have a fresh start with a family member. So if you fell out prior to this energy and then they come back around for reevaluation, go ahead and reevaluate that person, and just see if you could even trust them, let them back into your heart, that type of thing. On the 23rd, we've got the sun going into Scorpio, which is the same energy as Mercury retrograde, the fifth house. So the sun here is really illuminating your need to have fun and bring pleasure into your life and your daily routine and your career. So this could indicate, like we said before, starting a new job, one from home, one that you love. It could indicate enjoyment, children, fertility. So if you're looking to get pregnant, this would be a good time, like I said, to try. Also, this will be a great time to just have fun, smile, laugh, have fun. All right, Cancer, remember the child within. And on October 31st, we've got a full moon in Taurus, which is your 11th house, joining this Uranus in retrograde energy. Uranus is in retrograde until January 10th of 2021. And so this is a blue moon. This is the second full moon that we've had in this month. We have one on the first day and then one on the last day. So this could be some life changing, like I said, life-changing people coming in and out of your life. So you could be finding that certain people are not serving you anymore. Certain groups are not serving you. Let them go. Let people come and go. You need to meet new people right now. Don't be attached to outcomes. Don't be attached to old people. Don't be attached to groups. Don't be attached to doing things that the way that they've always been done. You really have to learn how to change right now. And that's what all this retrograde energy is about. Going back over how you've been doing it, like your behavior previous to these times, because these are transformative times that we live in. It's time to change the things that we've been doing. The old way was not working, obviously, and so we've been given a reset. Go ahead and learn how to change these things, Cancer. All right, so if you're looking for a personal reading, go and check the description box below. We still got some time, so think of a yes or no question. I'm going to pull a rune, and if the rune is upright, your answer is yes. And if your rune is reversed, then the answer is no. And also, I'm going to give you the rune message that'll tie into the whole reading. So pause the video if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and pull the rune. So Cancer, for October of 2020, what do we need to know for Cancer? Cancer, October of 2020, what do we need to know for Cancer? I feel like I have one already in my hand, so I'm going to pull it out and we're going to show you the room. I love this room for you. Guess what? This one's fertility and it can't be reversed. So your answer is yes. But fertility, what did I just say? All this fifth house energy. So it could be about your children. So yes, fertility is on page 107. So I'm going to just read the message to you real quick, because we're on the clock and the clock is ticking. Fertility, new beginnings. Ing is the hero god. So the rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature, with its urge toward harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. Ingus embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. The completion of beginnings is what Ingus requires. So pretty much completing the things that you start, right? Completion of beginnings. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance, of new life, a new path, a rune of great power. Receiving it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution from which comes a new beginning. Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now. If so, make that your first priority. So like I said, Mercury being retrograde is a good time to go ahead and complete things that you started prior to it. It's not a good time to start new things. So completion of beginnings here is what this rune is talking about. So it may be timely that you complete a project now. If so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be clarified or resolved. Clarity. The appearance of this rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. This is beautiful energy, Cancer. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. Ingu signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. So you used to be a closed flower, but now you're beginning to bloom. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, habit, or relationship, from some deep cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self you are leaving behind. The time of birth is always a critical one. Movement can involve danger, right? The time has come to enter the delivery room. So here you go. You're about to birth a baby, like I said. Getting ready to have a baby, birth a new business, birth something new and fun in your life, new enjoyment. Another of the cycle runes, Ingu's counsels preparation, being centered and grounded, freeing yourself from all unwanted influences, and seeing the humor. Yes, have fun. You are indeed prepared to open to the will of heaven and await your deliverance with calm certainty. So I love that for you. This was from the Book of Runes by Ralph H. Bloom. So I just wanted to show you what I'm doing. I'm just pulling a rune from a bag randomly. That was your reading, Cancer, for this month. And your answer is yes. So whatever you've been thinking about doing, yes is the answer. So let's go ahead and get into the Halloween Tarot. I purchased this exclusively for our Halloween readings. This is by Kipling West, and I really love it. It's very symbolic. It's kind of like, spooky but symbolic. Let me take a drink of my tea. As you guys know, the tea that I drink is my energy tea. I drink it every day, and I've also posted a link in the description box. If you're looking for something that's no sugar, that keeps you going all day, you can drink it cold or hot. It boosts your metabolism. It burns calories. It's pretty awesome, and it tastes great. So let me know. I needed to get a sip because my throat is getting dry. Anywho, Cancer, what do we need to know for my Cancers? For October of 2020 for Cancer. And Cancer, I'm not going to clarify these cards like I did before because we only have 25 minutes. We're just going to keep it moving, but I will use all the decks for Halloween. Alrighty, so Cancer, it looked like some of the cards were flipped over, but we're just going to go ahead and go. Cancer, October 2020, what messages? Oh my gosh, we got stuff flipping out, Cancer. We have the Queen of Swords that came out first. So the Queen of Swords is the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with somebody like this, but this is the no-nonsense queen who's been hurt so many times before. She's usually a loner, she spends a lot of time alone. She's very strong in will, strong in mind, strong in word and tongue. So that's who you might be dealing with at this time. I want to pull the cards. I usually do, but since that one jumped out, I couldn't hold it back. So let's go ahead and pull for Cancer. Cancer. We've got cards falling out. So we got the Nine of Cups falling in the obstacles. So somebody didn't get their wish. And it's so funny because I feel like I got this exact same reading for Libra. So you might want to check the Libra reading. But somebody didn't get their wish here. And so that's why it's all happening. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Swords, which is the Nine of Bats. So this is the depression card. Somebody is up all night. They can't sleep. They're thinking about it. They're worrying about it. A situation that happened that didn't happen the way that they thought it was going to happen. So then we've got the Three of Wands in the past. So it was like waiting for your ships to come in, but something didn't quite come in, right? And at the top of the reading for Cancer, October 2020, Cancer. What messages do we need for Cancer? Alrighty, we've got Temperance. Like I said, this is almost exactly the Libra reading. Temperance. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or somebody with Sagittarius in their chart. This is the Alchemist. Look at this. This is healing, but taking everything that you know, your higher mind, your higher learning, all your wisdom, all your life experience, putting it together to help heal yourself. And so that's what you or somebody else is doing right now, is healing themselves. So, sorry, my nose has been a little bit runny because it's getting cold. Alrighty, then we've got the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is here signifying some competition, some arguing, some stress, disagreements, just people not getting along for whatever reason. And look at the moon here. So this could be that full moon energy around the 10th. Like I said, Cancer, try really hard not to fight with people this month. Also, what fell out is the Five of Swords. So the same energy. This is how you're feeling about things. But the Five of Swords is more like you feel defeated in a situation. Like somebody tried to get over on you. And so you feel defeated, or somebody feels that way about you, like you did something messed up to somebody. It could go either way, Cancer, so take it how it resonates. But how do people see you, Cancer, October 2020? How are people seeing Cancer for October of 2020? How are people seeing Cancer for October of 2020? We've got the Five of Cups. So somebody is regretting missing an opportunity with you, Cancer. They're regretting it, and they know, because like we've got 3 5s so far. So that means complete change. 555 is another angel number. I want you to look that up. It means something. It honestly means things are changing, and you're going with the change. Like 5 is a disruptive number, right? Once you get to 5, it's like you got to pull out another hand for more fingers. So somebody is feeling regret. They're crying over spilled milk. They know they can't go back and change anything. And what do you really want, Cancer? Show me what you really want for October. You really want to develop your skills. This is the Eight of Pentacles. So you really want to develop your skills. You really just want to work, develop your skills and craft so you can bring in the coin, the pentacles. You are focused on working to make money. And I don't know, somebody else is focused on the hurt and the pain. And so what is the possible outcome for Cancer for October of 2020? Cancer. October of 2020, something is trying to flip. So that's too many. Let's see, October of 2020 for Cancer. October of 2020. We got a few that flipped, so I'm just going to take them because they flipped. The first one that flipped was the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, right? And so if you are, I just honestly feel like this is your intuition. Like you're following your intuition. You already know something about this person. Like whatever you know about this person is deep, and it's like since it's like better, you do better. Right? So if you know this person ain't about nothing, then you just know what you know. You also got judgment. So like I said, you made a judgment call about this person because your intuition told you something about this person, right? And then you got the Four of Pentacles here. So this is all about holding your cards holding your cards close to your chest. Oh my God, it's 444 as I'm recording this. 444. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, Four of Pentacles is all about the stability, security, and home and everything. And it's like I'm holding on to something. I don't want to let it go. But it's also like I'm working on one thing. Like one thing is really important to me. Like these other 3 things are not as important to me as this one thing. But this one thing I know will bring me what I really want. And so it's like you're really focused on that one thing. And that's why I feel like you made this judgment call, because you know that dealing with this fighting and everything, you can't get anywhere with that. You can't do anything with that. And then the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but it's like working towards something, putting in that effort to bring in the coin. So Cancer, I really feel like you're just focused on you. Like your intuition is leading you to a different place. Like you're trying to figure out your work and how you want to be seen in the world. And I really feel like that's what you should just focus on this month, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Santa Muerte and just do a quick, maybe 3 or 4 card spread. Because in the last ones I've been clarifying the cards, but I don't have time. So we're going to use Santa Muerte. And this is another tarot deck that I really love, but I want to use all my scary decks for Halloween. Alrighty, so what do we need to know for Cancer? Let's see where we are in time. Cancer, we only have 6 minutes, so let's get a 3-card reading for Cancer. Cancer for October 2020. What messages do we need to know for Cancer? There's 2. Cancer, October 2020, Cancer. I know some of them I'm trying to like hold on to because I don't. October 2024, Cancer. What messages do we need to know? About 5 minutes. Cancer, what do we need to know? Cancer. All right, Cancer. They fell out like this. So the first one, once again, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess, there's something that you know. You're going with your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you, taking you to a different place. All right, Cancer. So like I said, we got the High Priestess. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. We got the Sun card. So you could be dealing with a Leo. But right now the Sun is in Libra as I'm recording this. So like I said, you could be dealing with a Libra. But because it's Libra season, it's like there's something that you know. And it's illuminated. It's like so... It's just like so right there. You just know it. Okay, you just know it. And then you got the 4, the 4 swords. So the 4 swords is all about healing, getting over the grieving. You might have gone through a heartbreak with somebody, but it's like you're over it now. You've healed from that. You're moving past that. So I like this for you. The Sun is all about joy, having fun. There's children usually in this card. The High Priestess is your intuition. So just keep on following your inner star, your inner self. And I think you'll be good. Alrighty, so let's move on to the Who Loves You Baby segment. We'll see if I have time for this. I might have to just go ahead and go past the 25 minutes. We'll see. Who loves my Cancers for October of 2020. If you're looking for a personal reading, I am on the Etsy store. You can find that link below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Alrighty, Cancer for October 2020. Who is loving my Cancers for October of 2020? Who is loving on my Cancer? Alrighty, there's 1 Cancer who is loving on my Cancer. There's 2. Right? And Cancer, who is loving you for October 2020. I got 3 cards. Alrighty, Cancer. So the first card that came out was the Knight of Pentacles. Once again, the slowest knight in the deck. So this is somebody who wants to come in and say something to you, but I think that they're kind of scared to say something because the next card that describes it is the 5 of Cups, which we had in the last energy. And remember when I said the 5 of Cups, somebody is regretting missing an opportunity with you. They're feeling like they missed out on something with you and they can't come in and say something, but they want to. They're moving slow, so don't be surprised if Mercury retrograde brings this person back. And also we've got the Emperor here. So the Emperor represents Aries or Taurus energy. Let's see. And so you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, or you could be just taking control of your own life. But I feel like, or this person is taking control of the things that they can control because they know they can't control you. They know they can't control you, Cancer. And so they're kind of scared to come in, but they are moving slowly towards you. Like they know that they need to come your way. Alrighty, so the next deck we're going to use is actually the Dark Goddess. The Dark Goddess Tarot. So hopefully I don't have to read the book because these are fairly new cards. They didn't really come in a nice box where I could keep the cards in it. So let's see. What do we need to know for Cancer for October of 2020? Cancer. All my animals are gathering here because they're hungry. Cancer, what do we need to know? The first thing that came out is the Moon, Cancer, secrets, and that represents you or Pisces. Like I said, Pisces 3 times. We'll be dealing with Pisces. So Cancer for October of 2020. What messages do we need to know for Cancer? All right, we've got 4 cards. I'm just going to take them. The 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. And these cards are really special. They have really special meanings. You also got the Seven of Swords, so the Six and Seven, so lies and deceit. The moon can also represent lies and deceit. So somebody is around you lying, and you're trying to move and get away from them because you know it. And you got the World card here, so it's like you see things from a higher perspective, and you see things as they are. Like nobody can lie to you right now, Cancer. Nobody can get over in your intuition. Nobody. You see it as it is. So we're gonna go with that right now, and then let's ask the romance angels about your love life, because I feel like somebody is wanting to come back, but they're scared. They're scared, Cancer. What did you do to them? So, Cancer, for October of 2020, what messages do you need to know for Cancer in love for October of 2020? Cancer in love. All right, we've got 2 cards. Cancer, one more, 3 cards. Alrighty, Cancer, look at this. We've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So start thinking about what you want in your mind. Start affirming to yourself that what this person looks like, what they're going to act like, how they're going to feel like. See, that's my 25 minutes right there. So I'm going over just a little bit. So we got the wedding card. This situation involves marriage. So be careful with this card. It could be somebody's coming in that's already married, or it could be very soon you're thinking about proposing to somebody, or somebody's thinking about proposing to you. So take it how it resonates. You know your situation. These are the tarot cards. If you want a personal reading, check the description box below. But the energy that I'm picking up on is very soon you can have something very solid coming into your life if that's what you want. If you're still on some fuck shit, then it'll be some fuck shit coming in. It'll be Mr. Married or Mrs. Married, fuck girl, fuck boy coming in. And you don't want that, because look, the saying, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and release your ex. So basically, if you want to be in something real, right, very soon, then you've got to release this person. Clear your energy, Cancer. Like all the stars are saying, it's time for you to change. It's time for you to grow. And if you don't change and grow, then you'll stay stagnant, and you'll watch people change and grow around you. And that'll be the worst feeling ever. I just know it. So, Cancer, one last message, and then we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to give you one from the Wild Coin Yin. Actually, I pulled out, let's pull out the Wild Coin Yin, because I already said it, by Alana Fairchild. So this is a spirit message for my Cancer, especially since your intuition is heightened during the month. So we need to know, what is your final message from Spirit? Cancer, October, of 2020. Cancer, October of 2020. What messages do we need to know? Cancer. One card message for my Cancer. To tie it all into each other. Time for new beginnings. I know that for sure. Alright, Cancer. What messages do we need to know for Cancer? Alright, what's flipping out is let your world. Oops, sorry. The card has so much life that it fell to the ground. Let your world spin on its axis. So, number 7, this is all about letting things turn, letting your world spin. Things have to take that turn so that way you can get to where you want to be, right? And so even though you're moving, like look at everything in this card is in motion. It's about action. But right now we're not really taking action. It's like your world is moving around you. Like you're on the axis and everything is moving around you. And by the time everything stops, you're going to be exactly where you need to be, Cancer. So that's what I'm saying. Try not to force, try not to resist, kind of allow things to happen to you. And that's what I got for you, Cancers. So like I said, if you're looking for a personal reading, check the description box below. If you're trying to lose weight and you want to change your diet and you're ready to make a real change, a lasting change, go ahead and check all the description box below, because I have links down there that are crazy. You guys wouldn't be able to find this stuff anywhere else if nobody was giving it to you. So here I am giving it to you. Thank you for being here, Cancer. I love you so much, and I'll see you next month in the November monthlies. Peace and namaste.